right, in 8.6 day 3, we are looking at comparing loans. So we're going to be looking at two different loans that have either different time periods and different interest rates or what have you. And we're going to be comparing which one is the best bet for us. So this one says you decide to take a 20% loan for a new car, and you can select between the following loans requiring regular monthly payments. 3 years at 7% or 5 years at 9%. So if you take the lower loan, you're going to pay a lower interest rate, but if you take the more years, you're going to pay a higher interest rate. So let's see how the monthly payments and interest compare. So for the first part, we are using our monthly payment formula, which, let me go ahead and pull that up. So again, finding the monthly payment is this PMT formula that should be on our note sheet as well as our formula sheet. So in this case, our interest rate is 0.07. It does say monthly, so N is 12 and T is 3. So we should have 20,000 times 0.07 divided by 12 all over 1 minus 1 plus 0.07 divided by 12 to the negative 12 times 3 power. Make sure that you have a negative. And we should get $617.54. Remember, that's what you're paying every single month. And then to find our interest, that's also in part A, we're going to take our monthly payment times 12, because there's 12 months in a year, times the number of years that we're completing this, which is 3. And then we have to subtract the amount of the loan, because this will just tell you how much you paid total. So at the end, we're going to subtract the amount of the loan, which was $20,000. And we should get $2,231.44. We're going to do the exact same thing in part B, but in part B, we're going to be using our 5 years, our 9%. So we're just going to change these to 0.05, and these to 0.09, and this 3 years to 5 years. So let's go ahead and do that. We should get $415.17. If you want to pause the video and try that on your calculator on your own, you may. Again, to find the interest, we're going to take this number times 12 months times 5 years and then subtract 20,000. Now for the last part, they ask us to compare the monthly payment and the total interest for the two loans. So notice the monthly payment is higher for this one. But if you compare the interest is actually higher for this one. So the monthly payments will be less with a longer term loan. So the 5-year loan versus a 3-year loan, the monthly payment will be less. So if you want a smaller monthly payment, you would pick the longer loan. But the interest paid is more with a longer term loan. So if you want to pay less in interest over the course of the period, you will pick the shorter term loan. There is a question on the mini quiz that asks you to compare these rates to make sure that you understand the difference. On the back, we have another one of these, basically same type of problem. If you feel confident, go ahead and try it on your own. Pause the video right now, and then you can press play to see the answers in just a moment. If you need some more reteaching, just stay on the video and pay attention, taking notes. So again, we're going to use our monthly PMT formula for this one, which I have right over here. Okay, now in this case we do have T is acting as 15,000. The rate for the first one is 0.08, and T for the first one is 4 years. For the second loan, it'll be 0.1 and 6. So we're going to plug those into this formula. I'll show this one on the calculator one more time just to maybe help any of you. You want to make sure you're using a graphing calculator. So we get the 366.19, and again that's per month. So to find our interest, we take this times 12 times 4 years. Oops. And then we subtract the amount of the loan, which was 15,000. So we should get 2,577.12. For part B, we're going to do the same exact thing, but we are going to be looking at 6 years and 10% as our interest rates. So for this one, we use our monthly payment formula, or we're plugging in, you can see that I made a little mistake here. This is 0.10. 0.10. And then that's our negative 12 to the 6th. When we punch that in our calculator, we should get 277.89. Again, take that number times 12 months, but this time times 6 years. And we should get, minusing our 15,000, $5,000 and $8.80. So again, I'm going to make this fit a little bit better so we can see all our answers here. And then again, comparing the monthly loans, again, the longer the loan is, the less your monthly payment is. So the 6-year loan was longer, you're paying a less monthly payment. But the longer the loan is, the more interest you're paying. So between these two interests, you're almost paying double the interest as well over that long period. Again, if you guys have any questions on the homework as you're working, just email them to me and I'll create a short video going over that specific example.